Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And what a matchup this is. Two survivors of the expanded college football playoff grind, two of the top 4 seeds when it all began. Both sides have been challenged and pushed all year and through the playoff. Now it's time to find out who can take that final step, as we'll see the 3rd seed in this playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. 1 game to determine the national championship. Returner looking to make a play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And on the carry, he's heading left. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's an out route. The catch made. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And there's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that one.
First down and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Dump off caught by the running back. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the Sooners moving quickly down the field here.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The ball is picked off.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity, bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even, we can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And here's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly. Important 3rd down play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass. It's Marshall. Pressure is coming. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. Great execution that time. The offense in a tough spot to start the drive. Sooners offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. And now the handoff. That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's got it. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and it gets you the yards you need.
The Sooners looking to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Ball handed off. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Deep shot caught inside the 15. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Kickoff will be returned. Returner brought down. Sets up the next. Here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And the Aggies looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They'll try to run for the first down. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. That's a design quarterback keeper. Crossing the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Man, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
And they get him down after the completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Third down after that running play. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Third down play for this offense. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
The offense will go for it on this 4th down near midfield. Looking to pass, it's Jones. Going for a big play downfield. Deep shot caught inside the 25. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Bringing pressure. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, I know they got some positive yards here. I got to say, I'm really impressed with this defense and the way they're flying to the football. They realize, hey, this is the national championship. They got to try to buck up here down by their own goal line and come up with a big play now on 3rd down.
And they've got him.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. It'll end up being a safety. So after the safety, it's now a free kick coming up. They'll punt it away from the 20. Fielded at the 25.
A&M offense rolling over.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. He's going to hand this off. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. They'll have to hurry now, 2nd down with the clock ticking. We go with a direct snap. He's got it now inside the 15. Tackled, but 1st down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Back to pass. It's Jones. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Finding space at the 20. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, A&M. The offense will set up now for the 2-point conversion, trying to extend the lead to 3 points. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he doesn't get there. That's a big stop. Tried to make it a 3-point game. Instead, just 1 now.
But he's such a threat with those legs, and the defense is aware of that. This time, eyes on the swivel. Good job of being aware of that quarterback threat. They kept him out of the goal line and prevent the 2-point conversion.
The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a quick grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback, and you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw, and he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there, but throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
2nd down, they're going to throw it. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So now, with only a few seconds left before halftime, here comes the field goal team to try to take the lead before the break. And the field goal is good. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the first half of play. The Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Aggies will kick this away to start the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. Gets across the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 27. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
That completion sets up a second down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the Sooners keep the football on the move.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's running out of time here. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it go quickly. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The short completion of the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
But when they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns. And
it's picked off in the end zone.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They're finally looking to click. This has been a struggle for both offenses so far. A handoff to the back. That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line. Getting set. Here's second down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Trying to extend the play. Looking to throw it deep. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle finally made, but it's a big gain. Lose the ball to the 48.
Well, it doesn't take long to figure out what kind of adjustments they made at halftime. Here we are, the very first series to start the second half in the championship game, and they're taking shots downfield. They clearly see matchups they want to take advantage of.
And they'll stop him short of the line.
Running back carry.
Important second down play coming up. He hands it off from the gun, fighting off the defender. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To throw, it's Jones. The pass rush closing in. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. And he'll set up to throw. Defense is coming after him. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback. But, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quick throw caught on the left side. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch. The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. That puts them on top in the second half. Now the try here for the extra point. Extra point makes it a 5-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. He makes the grab. They finally go down, but it's a 1st down and much more. Great game in the play. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's escaping the pocket now. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And he drops back in the gun. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Handoff to the back. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Back to throw. It's Jones. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Oh, the deep ball caught at the 25. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24.
Oh, big hookup here. They're forced to throw the ball on 3rd down, and the connection's going to keep this drive alive, and also, more importantly, just keep that clock moving.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards. Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Looks like Texas A&M will have the 1st down.
Now, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Makes a quick grab. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
down to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Now they run the football here. I thought he might have enough room to be able to extend to get across that 1st down mark, but he's going to be a couple yards short. Good job by the defense of having awareness of space there and knew exactly what they needed to do to bring him down.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he knocks that one right through.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. And it comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. That's a big gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35. Offense comes out here. One last chance. One possession game. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And it's caught at the 10. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. First and goal here. They need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Touchdown is only half the battle. They'll need this 2-point conversion to tie the game. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's got it. The 2-point conversion ties the game. Might be headed for OT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner choosing to field this one. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This one's tricky in a tie game. How aggressive do you get? Risk a turnover. You've got some work to do just to get into field goal range. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Crosses the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Out past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Aggies. They go in front in the final minute of play. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trading the blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up to preserve this lead. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
You know, here in the fourth quarter with the lead, and you're the defense, I don't mind giving up some completions, but you can't let these guys get out of bounds and save the clock.
We've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Intercepted in the end zone. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. We're the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Texas A&M Aggies.
You